On behalf of the entire COPPER team, I would like to welcome you to your in-person training as probation volunteer. This training program has been developed by the entire COPPER team. And in this presentation, I will give a short overview of the COPPER project, an overview of some of the research we have conducted before developing this training program. And lastly, I will take you through what you can expect throughout the rest of your training. You might wonder what COPPER stands for. COPPER is an acronym for Cooperation to Promote a European Volunteering Program in Probation Services. The project is funded by the European Union's Erasmus Plus program and is running for 3 years from 2022 to 2025, although activities will continue well beyond the project duration into the future in partner countries and beyond. The COPPER project is a partnership between probation services, academics, and civil society organizations. Partners are located in Portugal, the Netherlands, Ireland, and Romania. The COPPER project is coordinated by the Confederation of European Probation Services. On this photo here, you can see most of our team members during one of our in-person meetings. This particular meeting was organized by our Romanian partners and held in The Hague in the Netherlands. The COPPER project works towards achieving 3 major outcomes. The first outcome is the mapping of different practices of volunteering in probation. We have completed this outcome already, and here the COPPER team tried to understand through research what experiences do partner countries, but also other countries have with volunteering in probation. We also tried to understand what are best practices in volunteering in probation in Europe and beyond. Here we have looked beyond our partner countries to include learning from countries such as Japan, Kenya, Germany, and Austria. You can read the entire research report on our COPPER website, and you can see the link to the report at the bottom of the slide here. The second outcome of the COPPER project is the development of a training program for volunteers in probation services. And indeed, your participation in this training program is a direct result of this outcome. Finally, the COPPER project also partners with community-based organizations in the development and delivery of this training program, and therefore builds capacity and increased networking between community-based organizations and probation services. There is a wide range of research which shows the benefits of volunteering in general, both for volunteers, communities, and organizations. But there are also many documented benefits for volunteering in the area of probation work more specifically. Persons with criminal convictions and who are under probation supervision can particularly benefit from working with volunteers, as they would have very often experienced multiple disadvantages in their lives. Volunteers can meaningfully support persons with criminal convictions to find their place in communities from which they have often been excluded. Volunteers can offer accompaniment on what can often be a challenging reintegration journey. Volunteers engaging with persons with criminal convictions also benefit from volunteering. They learn more about people's challenges and lives, and this can lead to increased levels of empathy, mutual understanding, and as a result, higher levels of social cohesion, community safety, and well-being for everyone involved. Finally, volunteers can also meaningfully strengthen probation sentences as a more effective alternative than punishing through prison sentences. You have already completed in your own space and time Module 1 of the COPPER volunteer training, which included an overview of some of the cornerstones of probation work and important related issues. These included basic principles of probation work, an introduction into the criminal justice system, an overview of the probation service, and typical roles and tasks of probation volunteers. We hope that you will now enjoy the in-person training which will follow. In the in-person training, you will be familiarized more with the following topics and skills in modules 2 to 5. Relational skills, communication skills, how to observe and interpret situations, and problem solving. In each of these modules, you will, in addition to learning about some theoretical ideas, also be engaged in role-playing and case study discussions. These types of experiential learning will most certainly be useful to you as you embark on your journey as probation volunteer and as you meet and connect with other like-minded volunteers. Please feel free to now ask any questions you may have about your already completed e-learning of Module 1, or indeed any other questions you may have. On behalf of the entire European COPPER team, I want to wish you a great training session. Thank you very much for your interest in COPPER, your engagement and attention.